because you're not far right enough.
Okay, now
Elon Musk has got no business telling anybody anything. He's neither English nor American. And
Yeah, well, we
we're not going there.
try
Anyway,
to point
so
that
who's
out
going
to
down the
people
stairs
when we're
first?
awful.
He says in a desperate attempt to have hate people all over my stream. Anyway.
Yeah, well, it's a foreign language. We don't understand it.
Right. There we go. Volker stands at the top of the stairs.
Well, if he doesn't run down the stairs, I shall jump over his head.
Fork is here.
I'm making my
What's going on? What are we doing?
Oh, you need to get on the table. You're on the top of the stairs.
Well, I'm
And
putting
we
down the
hear
stairs
people
now. Who's going
speaking-
next?
Speaking a language none of us understand down at the bottom, and Gaston.
Genie will follow me.
I guess it's too late now. He challenged you to go charging down the stairs.
Oh, when I responded, yes, I will charge first.
Are you running down the stairs?
I was actually trying to decide if I was going to cast tongues before I went down.
Well, it's up to you. If you do, the Gastus will just run past you, or you can just sort of, or you can just stop Gastus trying to push past you and just run down there. It's up to you.
No,
Gaston's
I'm
working
just gonna
on the
run down.
assumption that the devils, demons, whatever, are bad guys.
Yeah, exactly. Vorka doesn't care what they're saying. What they're going to end up saying is, ow!
Okay. Right, let's see what happens. You crush down the stairs, and what you can see straight ahead of you.
There's lots of cripples.
It's a room full of fun.
My table just went. I'll be right back, guys. I do not know what happened there.
Try that again. Okay. Joker's wild. Joker's given to the GM. Hurrah! Okay. Okay. So Vorka is at the front. That seems to be what's waiting for you down there.
Birdie birds, bows.
Okay, that is not what was meant to happen. That's what was. Okay. Which is really interesting because, yeah, the artwork. Hello, echoing players. Benny's Thrall is GM as well, even though he has no echo. They're only echoing because I haven't put my headphones on because I am waiting all day for a delivery and they're 2 stops away. So I'm not putting my headphones on until I hear the knock at the door. I'll put my headphones on when I hear after the knock at the door. Righty-ho. How annoying is that? They're shown with bows and they don't have them. Oh well. You don't actually have bows. Anyway. I'm just going to that then. Didn't do anything. Let's try again. There we go. Oh, snap to grids on. Snap. There's a grid on the map doesn't mean I have to follow it.
Okay. When you read out the round, I didn't get a chance to maintain my dimensional blade. Would I have done?
I haven't. No, I don't. Well, no.
Okay.
Because you got all your power points back. You can always activate it again. I'm not sure what was going on with the effects. They were going. That I did next. Nothing happened. Right, Volker, you basically get attacked. Comes charging, comes basically flapping across, half running, half flying across the room, and it charges into you with a longsword, doing not much at all, really. As you just parry the blows repeatedly behind your shield. well and good. Next, I'm just going to see what I do. Oh, that's interesting. And I really, really wish I'd done that as a. Okay, so that's something I'm going to. That's something I need to fix. Where's my notes? Where have I my? Oh, good. File settings. Oh. Lost my shortcut bar. Windows have decided it's going to change the size of the window. Now I've got to remember where hide taskbar is so I can see my shortcut. Sorry. I don't want to hide taskbar clock. Auto hide. You're not going to tell me what I want. Ah. Taskbar. Search task view on widgets and taskbar behaviors. Automatically hide the taskbar. There we go. Oh, hide. Taskbar's not hiding. Taskbar not hiding. So Isaac, fuck up all my windows. Windows is broken. Grounds is sulking. Fancy Grounds is sulking. Bye bye, Fancy Grounds.
I don't need to go see.
No, I just got back in. Thanks.
Give me a
That's
sec.
great.
Right. H drive.
Are we all bottlenecked down the stairs here?
You are all bottlenecked on the stairs, yes.
It's all right. In a second, Gastus is going to say, Vorka, shield. And Vorka will raise his shield above his head, and I will use it as a springboard to get into the room past him, because he is very small.
Sorry, I'm just because it buggered up my layout. I'm just before I start it back up. I'm just I'm copying windowstate.xml on my backup. When I start it back up, Windows should be in the right place. Load campaign. One stop away. No, it's doing it again. Oh, what's going
Your
on?
driver's lamp is broken down.
Don't be. No, Fancy Grounds is. That was a very quiet knock at the door or not. I think my Fancy Grounds has buggered itself, which would be annoying. Right, well, Fancy Grounds is coming back up, but it's completely lost the taskbar, so this is really very frustrating. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to
Is
do.
it safe to join?
Oh no. The honest answer?
I shall electrocute you. Comes down to pretty much you've got two options. Carry on and do your best, or call it quits and say,
No.
it's bollocks.
No, I didn't do an update yesterday. Oh yes, I did actually. Did bloody Fantasy Grounds. They've broken something in Fantasy.
Oh, color me surprised.
No, I don't think they have, in all fairness. What I'm trying to work out is Anyway, you should be able to connect.
No.
Frozen at attempting resolve connection to the server, and it's not doing anything. Just sitting there looking at me. It's not little spinning wheels or nothing.
Mine's acquiring the file list. Maybe come back out and try again, Alpha.
That's what I'm working
What?
on.
Oh, there we are. Start 11. They put in an optional thing, didn't they? No. Taskbar. Right now, I just need change taskbar position on top.
Well, now it's giving me the acquiring file list.
Well, that gets me working anyway, so I'm okay. Interestingly enough, the taskbar is missing, which is very strange. Definitely weird going on today, but anyway. Look. Aha! Right, that worked. That's made. At least now I can see what I need to. Now I can get to what I need to fix. At least, which is my main concern. Actually, fix stuff. I couldn't before because I couldn't get my menus up. Right, at least I can get my notes. I can get my notes up because that's more important thing. Okay. So, wait. Sorry about that. Let's get on with the game, shall we? While you're connecting. Very weird. Not seen that before. Okay. Each change that to change that to prone. And what do they do? They 5 inches. Oh, he's outside the door supposedly. While you're connecting in. I can put that over there so I can drag that onto other ones as I need it. So, right, so target there. Back in 1 sec.
I got my taskbar.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Right. Oh. Sorry about that. Should we actually get on with the game now? Is everyone in? Okay. The one of the devils attempts to entangle Vorka in a rope, but it doesn't do anything. Justice.
Right, well, I will maintain Blade Tutor's spirit. I shall summon my dimensional blade while saying, Vorka, shield! In the hopes that he will raise his shield above his head so that I can use it as a platform to somersault over the head of the devil that's attacking him from the bottom of the stairs.
He certainly can. Well, can on the 6 of clubs.
Marvellous.
Which means you'll have to go on hold, won't you?
Well, in that case, if you can't do that, I'm just going to have to leave everyone without the shield and
Okay.
do it slightly less cinematic.
Before anyone gets too concerned and too happy about their adventure cards, there you go.
We've got new ones, have we?
You got
Okay.
new ones.
You've not got it again, have you?
Did that give you a new card?
Yeah.
Good.
I
Right.
thought that was very ironic.
Yes. Why? Oh, that's really weird. Okay. Yep. I've got a very well, I've had some fun and games with Windows earlier, so I was playing around removing drivers and reinstalling drivers, and it seems to have done something very strange to my taskbar. Who's next? You're going to just
Am I able to make my way past them?
You can attempt to. Well, the problem is that you could probably Vorka would probably let you pass, but then there's someone else very inclined on not letting you pass them.
Well, I was going to stab them, and they're going to die, so they won't be in the way for very long.
Go on then.
Unfortunately, I can't. There's Gastus. Right. So select Gastus. I'm also going to pick up improved frenzy for the next 5 rounds, because that seems like a sensible thing to do right about now. Okay, the resonate, that'll do.
Okay.
I'm assuming I will need an athletics roll to get past him. Which point I will flip through the air and land in front of those two. And stab them with my other hand.
Except you moved, but he didn't move. Line of sight on. No.
Look. Well, they're tough buggers, are they?
How are you getting those second attacks?
Being ambidextrous and two-fisted and having an offhand weapon.
Yeah, which is why you did 2 attacks on the first one. I get that. How are you
And
getting these
improved
ones?
And having it improved frenzy from my martial flexibility, which I said I was going to do.
Which expired last round.
But this is a new combat, and I can use martial flexibility every combat. So I started at the start of this round.
You didn't apply the effect, hence the fact I didn't. That's why I was questioning it.
Because I can't apply an effect for that, because it's not a power, it's an innate ability from my fighter edge.
I'll give you that then. Technically speaking, no, actually, yeah, you did wait. You didn't go charging in, so I will allow you to count this one as a different. I just couldn't see it. Okay, so right. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Annoying. Missing by 1. Yeah, but that one though. One parries your blow. One seems to be slightly better with their long sword than the other one, and it parries its blow, preventing your attack. The other one cries out in annoyance as you injure it.
That's fine. Our junior will flap in. How tall is this room?
It said 20 feet, didn't it?
20 feet. Okay.
Was the accepted height of the rooms.
So we'll get to there. And sneeze dramatically at these two.
My pet peeve about the way they've got breath weapons working really wound me up today when there's a I was doing a monster for bestiary too. I can't remember which one it was. It's like it's got quite a nasty breath weapon, and I seem to recall having to fight one in D20 Pathfinder, and it's like it was quite nasty. In Savage Worlds, it's got a D4 athletics, so it's never going to actually bloody. It's no point in wasting a round on a. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, evasion. Oh. And where's the other one? Evasion. Oh. They both evade.
Oh well.
I think they should just happen and you get to evade them. You know what I mean? Not roll to hit and then evade them and then try to make a bigger roll or whatever. Sorry. Rant over. Many dice rolls in what's meant to be fast and furious and fun. Okay. There we go. So I am going to probably fail, but try it anyway.
Oh, we suddenly have them all unidentified.
Why? Oh, I must have clicked. I clicked the unidentify icon rather than I clicked the unidentify rather than the what's the word I'm looking for? Unlock. Okay. Number 8. Advance to here. I totally failed to hit you.
Oh, then I shall hit it back. Think I got it. Not terribly. Still enough for a wound.
Actually, no, I won't because the taskbar won't happen. Right. That's a thrass.
Now, can I squeeze past Leah and Vorka?
Unless they physically want to try and stop you, and then it would be his post-athletics roll. I think the answer is yes, you can.
Okay, now I'm going to spend the full 6 power points.
6 power, oh. It's going to be a very impressive havoc.
Yeah, because the greater havoc does 2d6 damage if they hit something, and it throws them back 3d6. I'm more interested in the extra damage and the extra distance because they got walls stopping them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, Oh, with a raise. So that makes them.
It's interesting. I didn't actually. Makes them all distracted. No, that's because you rolled spellcasting. You didn't roll havoc. That's why it didn't target them.
Oh, I thought no. I rolled the havoc.
No, it did. It's not showing the shortcut up. I don't know why. Not to worry. Hang on. Why am I
You're
seeing
gonna
two
need
of them?
a 3d6 to see how many of them. Well, their strength to see if they get blown back, and 2d6 damage if they hit a wall. And that was selective. That's why it's a total of 6.
Two. Much better. F6 selective, yeah. Havoc's fine, and it is strength. 2d6, that's fine. Okie dokie. It's gonna be fun because it's targeted. I'm gonna go cry. I don't know what they did with the targeting, but it's harder to tell who's being targeted with the colours now. And the Mickey Mouse
If I
button doesn't.
remove the arrows and just left the circle, and then you can see by numbers who's been.
That's okay. It is showing me who's targeted, so it's okay. Okie dokie. Roll your 2d6 for how far this one gets flung.
3d6. It's greater havoc.
Okay.
To be honest, even with 1d6, they're all going to hit the wall.
Exactly, but you know, they're going to hit the wall harder.
Okay, you get hit in the face, Gastus, by a Erin's devil.
Can I dodge it? Evade it?
That's with a greater havoc? No, I'm going to be evil. Yes, of course you can.
I shall roll evasion then.
He probably saw Sassafras coming and was prepared to duck.
Probably. Okay, and then this one's going to hit Sassafras. Right, actually, you're going to get smacked with this. Oh no, there's a corner of wall there. Aren't you lucky? I'm not even going to worry about that one. And then 10. Make a strength check. It's fine. See. Shouldn't think of things in the middle, but anyway. Havoc. Check strength. See, yeah, the problem. I don't know why it didn't. It obviously decided you weren't. Obviously decided you didn't do it because otherwise they'd all have the check rolls on them automatically. So I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, that one and the last one. Oh, there we go.
How many
All just
walls?
many
of
hit
them.
were all but one.
Then they all get 2d6 damage.
Which I've done. None of them were hurt.
Yeah, move them around a bit. My targets.
It's probably because I've
And
got to actually check for strength on the
then
last few.
then I'm gonna sneak back behind Vorka
Okie doke.
because I ain't stupid. And yeah, no big uglies. I'm not going in. That's That's pretty good. Put 'em up for you, Destinius.
Indeed. You haven't got improved, so you don't get to do anything with that. So I'm absolutely loving the fact that I have to open up each one of these and add an attack to it because I didn't. There we go. Right, we're going to move to there. Try this. 9 would have been very nice there. Of course, they're all distracted, which doesn't help. Hey, Nate's rolling is serious in suckage today. Yes, I should have actually cancelled all the effects before the fight started, but I forgot. So.
Yeah, do you want to cancel mine now? Or do you want me to just click them, cancel them?
Well, it's up to you. I mean, I forgot, so you can quite happily read. I'm just being nice because I forgot to do it. So do you want to maintain it? Okay.
Right, fine. I will stamp to there. And then I will step to there. And I will do 2 actions, pouncing. When the pounce effect goes on, there we go. And combat, there it is. 1 on you. That was pathetic. I can do better than that. Better. And 1 on you. Hit on each. It takes care of those 2.
You would hope, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in shock. Amazon shipped me something in a box that's exactly the right size for what they shipped,
Right.
which was another box, not a box 5
Wow.
times the size.
Somehow that damage went on the same one twice rather than on 2 different ones, probably because of when you did
Yeah,
your
that.
reroll.
Yeah, it should have gone on 1 on each of them, so that should be 2 separate guys down.
You only attacked one of them.
I dropped the dice directly on it. Thank you.
Not my fault. You attacked 12 twice. Not my fault.
Yes, it is because the tokens were stacked and you're the one that moved them.
Point taken. Fine. No, that means I'm wrong. That means I have to give out pennies.
And you just skipped Vorka's turn.
I didn't press anything.
Well, Vorka's turn got skipped.
I have not pressed any function keys at all. All I've been doing is avoiding pennies, so someone else must have turned 3 times rather than twice. There we go.
You dummy backing.
Fancy, I'm just fighting a sulking computer. That's the problem. it would appear.
Little help here, Vorka.
Okay. Vorka is going to have all kinds of fun this time around. So let's start by doing that. And then, of course, I'm going to have to stop that. Then, of course, I'm going to have to go with this. Hit that and that. That'll work. And then I'm going to cast that.
Oh boy.
So Vorka now has improved frenzy. He's going to step forward here, and with his first attack, he will frenzy against these two.
And miss them both. Although your multi-action penalty technically shouldn't have applied if you're frenzying. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Ah.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
because I'm going to
Yes,
be attacking twice. Yeah.
Yes, point
But,
taken.
it does not look like it added in my conviction to either one of those.
I think it did. Because you didn't actually roll an 8 on the d8. Because
Yeah.
otherwise it would have aced.
It does say conviction in the rolls.
Oh, it does say conviction in the rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, then we will Benny that. Come on, give me decent rolls.
Oh dear.
Wow. Oh,
What it
no,
hasn't
no,
done
no.
is it hasn't given you the gang up bonus. Mind you, no,
You don't get gang up bonus.
no, because even the one that's opposite me is shaken. There are 2 of them, so yes,
Yeah,
there's no gang
it
up bonus.
balanced out.
Yeah.
Remember your
Okay,
your Blood Bowl 3rd edition tackle zones. That's how to remember.
Mhm.
That's how to remember gang up bonus.
Yeah.
If you're in a tackle zone, you don't provide a gang up bonus.
That's better.
Okay, well, I'll chop that one. And the other one is welcome to swing at me as I roar past him.
Okie dokie, which is number 6, isn't it?
Correct.
I'm not. Technically, that's probably a hit if we were playing it properly, but it's too much of a fact to worry about. Oh no, even with your shield, that's still a miss. Because technically, your shield only applies on the side it's on, doesn't it? And all that rubbish, which I decided is way too complicated to worry about, so I never bother.
And then I will come over here and I will attack these two with my other frenzy. Oh, come on.
Are you doing a frenzy behind the other frenzy's back? Won't your frenzy be upset? Shouldn't you be doing it with the same frenzy, not the other frenzy? Doesn't matter.
All right, the Polly.
I like it.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, can you see how Vorka uses his sword? He's clearly a swinger.
Oh, go on then.
Okay, I tap one and chop the other one.
You go out and you tap one with your sword and go, watch this.
Right. Time to swamp. Number 11 is going to come to here and attack Leia. Actually, no, number 11 is not going to go to there because she's seen what's happened to all the others. Actually, technically speaking, they're probably not male or female. They're devils, aren't they? It's just the illustration that appears. So we'll say
They're whatever they want to be, and they want you to respect their life choices.
Exactly. They will stand back and attempt to entangle and fail miserably. Bloody distracted.
Yes, I didn't do any. Yeah, I didn't do any real damage, but at least I, weakened them a bit for you.
Yep. Oh, I think we might have a hit on Vorka. Now, let's check if there's nothing untoward happens. Oh, I forgot they were terrifying. I'm not, well, you guys are probably jaded by now, so I won't worry about the fact I forgot. And I'm not going to let them summon more stuff. I'm quite happy to let this fight. I'm quite happy to let this fight end sooner rather than later. Nothing nasty there, so just a straightforward stabbity stab. Causing a wound upon Vorka. I suspect he will soak.
God damn it,
And this one just steps out from behind here. I knew there was one. I knew there was one. Well, I did the count. I knew there was one. I hadn't put the token on the map. I couldn't work out which one it was. So it's like, well, I'll wait till the combat tracker gets to the one that doesn't activate on the map, and then I'll know it's that one.
You can add that one.
And I'll just shove him hiding in a corner, using an illusion to look like a wall. Because they have innate illusionary powers. Gastus, you are entangled by a rope.
Okay.
It literally just sort of loops over you and entangles you, apparently. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing more than that. I don't think it's a magical rope. Well, you know what I mean. And there its rope function only works when you made it and no other. So yeah, they do. Yeah, they do seem to have these not magical, but obviously special ropes that they really like because they made them themselves. So anyway, it literally loops around you and entangles pins your arms to your sides slightly.
Okay, so these are winged cowboy devils. Does that mean they're ghost riders in the sky?
That was very, very interesting. Why is my whole fantasy grounds paused? Is someone connecting in the background? Where's fantasy grounds going to crash again? No, it's just there we go. Cool, that's cool.
Yippee-i-o. Oh, look at that. Walker's going first.
Does anyone wish to spend cards to move up the table before I start the round? Because I've decided
I just moved up to Jack, so I don't think I'll do that.
Just let me know when everyone's happy, because I've decided it's easy to let you do it all, because 9 times out of 10 I forget. And
yeah, I'm happy.
It's not worth the effort to be a control freak.
Walker is going next. Walker is going wild. You have to when you're raging, don't you?
You do.
I do. And I forgot to put it on last time.
I didn't notice.
Do.
You killing all my lovely baddies.
Yeah.
The only problem with doing Pathfinder Bestiary 2 properly means I'm going to have to go back and do XML for every monster in Pathfinder Bestiary 1, aren't I?
Probably.
It's a shame it doesn't resize them, the normal tokens, if that makes sense. But it does look very good on the... I didn't realise how tiny cacodemons were. Oh, they
are quite small, aren't they?
They look ridiculous if we improve the other ones behind. Okay. Yes, I I know you're supposed to pronounce Daeomon demon, but then how do you tell the difference between demons and demons? So I just call them daemons, even just so you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, so do I. So it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then covered in all this demon blood, I come over here to this one and growl. Rah! I will take my free intimidate.
Okay, go for it. They're technically devils, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, whatever. I got blood all over me. Be scared.
Are they Tanari devils? I can't remember. Or were they bads too? Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. There was a point where people in America. Oh, it was there anyway. People in America got very worried about Dungeons and Dragons, so they said the next edition wouldn't have devils and demons, and they renamed them to Baz2 and Tanari. But I can't remember which round they went. Bay2 or something, weren't they? Baz2, Bay2 or something. Oh, that shows my age. Okay, when Vorka ends his turn, does he want to maintain his conviction before he ends his turn? It's Leia's go.
Question: was that a success or a success and a raise, or what was that?
Oh, good point. That was a success. Sorry.
Okay,
I just applied
a success. Let's go ahead and distract him.
They are. Yeah, it defaults to distracted, which is why I forgot to ask you. Because you can click on it, can't you, and change it, but I probably applied it before you could. Indeed. It is an interesting one.
It's because it contains the best pieces to use.
The English language, completely confusing foreigners for centuries. And people who speak English. There you go to America, and they took all the U's out of their words, like colour and labour and all the others.
Oh, I got one directly in front of me, and I'm not going back down in there. I'll leave the guys. They seem to be handling most of it, but I'm going to do this.
So you can just lightning bolt one of them, can't you?
Yeah, I'm just lightning bolting the one directly in front of me.
Go for it. Your green lightning shoots out. Oh, I think you might have fried this one. Okay. That will hurt it.
Yeah, even with the arcane resistance, nicely done.
Oh, you did. I was going to ask, but I got distracted with the game again.
And Rudy's hiding under my
Canadians,
tape going,
more English than Americans.
These things are ugly. He comes from a happy world. He's not happy here.
Okay, Erin's devil number 11 is actually, you don't want to make it distracted because it's already. Oh yes, you do want to make it distracted because of course the distraction from the havoc runs out. Okay, ignore me.
Yeah, we don't have anybody laughing at him about it, so.
Exactly. I've got so used to that. Made them very upset. So this one's going to wildly miss attacking you. Make it easy for you to kill him later. Okay, Gastus, I'm afraid you have been entangled. It is just a rope.
Well, if it's just a rope, I don't have to worry about it that much for now. So let's target, if I can, number 4 and number 6.
Yeah, you're just fighting. You're fighting using your lower part of your arms because you can't, from the elbow to your shoulder, the rope's tangled round them. So you're like a little Tyrannosaurus Rex right now with your weapons.
Yeah. So target number 4 and number 6, and give them a bit of a stabby stab.
That's a hit. And a miss.
Well, I think we'll use Smite Evil on the second one, but I'll roll the damage on the first one first.
Seems reasonable. Down with that one.
So then I have a Smite Evil on number 6 to get the reroll. And then it's number 13 that's entangled me with this rope, hasn't it?
It is.
So since I've got improved frenzy, I can make 2 attacks with my second weapon. It is just at the limit of technically my reach one. Can I use my frenzied attacks to cut the rope and then step forward and stab it?
So you make a damage roll with whichever weapon you want to cut the rope with.
Mm-hmm.
Which 13 points of damage will most certainly cut the rope because it doesn't give me a hardness on it. But then you can step forwards.
I cut its special rope.
You hit it with a 1 on a D12.
I did.
It's disgraceful. No, obviously it's going to die.
So that was 1 inch of move. I'm then going to, before I finish my turn, go to that door and rush through towards the dungeons, booting doors open as I go, in search of our priestly friend.
Right,
Because I'm pretty certain Vorka's going to have that one.
This large chamber smells a seasoned wood. Oh, I've got a different mood for this room. This large chamber smells of seasoned wood. It contains a long table with 4 wooden chairs on one side and a single stool on the other. Torture implements including a rack and iron maiden, a complex pulley machine are arranged near walls together with a wide range of crafty restraining devices.
Where's Count Rugen?
They call it the Justice Chamber, but I think this is the Indoctrination room now.
Okay, as you enter the room, what you originally assumed to be a statue or golem, statue, steps forward.
Oh, it's got somebody dangling from the front of it. May have to avoid that.
Make a notice check.
Okey-doke.
I think we might recognise the name. Sorry, I'm trying to remember who the bugger this is.
The golem thing or the person hanging from it?
Yeah, the person hanging from it.
Ah. If I'm genre savvy, it's going to be the priest that we know got captured.
It's Shani Dartry. Body.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, that's the priest. That's the priest of Abadar that got captured. And
I thought it was.
Last seen heading towards the.
I thought it was, but when I just searched for him, I couldn't find it, so that's why I was checking. But yes, so that's Shani's Dartry's body hanging from the creature as it lurches towards you.
Important safety tip, guys: only stab the golem in the back. Argenia. Move 8, so we'll flap 7 towards me, see the thing, and then move back.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it should be pointed out, it doesn't walk, it just sort of levitates towards you. It's got a pace of 0, but it's got flight. Okay.
Ah. Oh, I'm no longer entangled.
You are no longer entangled. Oh, that's not at all annoying, is it?
Not to us.
Well, no. I just noticed. It's just a bit interesting. So, I'm going to make it a wild card, even though I'm not sure if it's because as soon as it's active, it's a wild card. But if it's not active, it stands at the side of the wall, so it's got to be active. They don't clarify it in here. Okay. Oh, it's 15 feet tall.
Okay, so moderately big.
Indeed, and if it's 15 feet tall, which is size 4, that gives it reach of +1. Which is fine, because you've got to reach your +1 as well, haven't you?
I don't know, because it's large and it's got. You'll have an extra wound at that size as well.
No, but you've reached 1, I meant. Because you
I
said
don't.
you had How did you reach 1 attack earlier? Oh,
I
you
didn't.
didn't. I apologise. You were quite correct. You didn't. I got myself confused again. I'm a very confused individual today.
So it missed, but I won't be able to counterattack.
Indeed. However, I did notice it had frenzy, so I'll ignore the wild die. It misses you twice. If it's frenzy.
And I don't counterattack it twice.
Indeed. So I will set that to 2 attacks for future notes because it has frenzy. So I now need to wait for the. I now need to see if I can get rid of that. So I'm going to now. I move the mouse and I need. If I move the mouse down to click on the the shortcut. The taskbar comes up behind it.
I found a shiny dart tree. He seems a little the worse for the wear. Perhaps you could calm our cleric down.
Hard attack.
Calm him down.
Yes, healer needed. Need healing more than smiting. Well, we might still need smiting first, but definitely going to need healing.
E-round. Crap. My Benny. Okie dokie. Who's going first? Gastus is going first.
Good. So I will move around the back of this thing.
Could you put Majenko on the map, please?
It rotates round to face you as you turn.
Fair enough. I will use a point of conviction.
Okay.
Please remove that point of conviction from me, because I'm using that point of conviction to be able to use martial flexibility again in the same combat. I'm assuming you're counting this still as the same combat. If this is a new combat, I don't need to spend the conviction to use it again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take Giant Killer for 5 rounds. Which you'll need to put on because I can't. If you want
That's
it on as
extra.
an effect.
It's extra d6. Oh no, you can just put it. Can't you? You can just you know how
I
to
can just
deal
add the
with
extra
damage.
D6 now.
So if I
Right.
put extra in, doesn't work with conviction.
What is the cold shot penalty to not stab a Karazug? Not stab, sorry, Ishani Dartry.
Well,
And
give it
only
if you.
stab.
Well, if you look, I mean, if you look at the image again, I don't think you have to worry about a cold shot, not to stab. Look at the
Okay.
size of the. If you look at the size of the person to the size of the creature.
No problem. In that case, I will wild attack.
Actually, I've just realised all he's got to do to kill you is just fall over. It weighs 3 tons.
Well, then I will dodge. But I will do my best to not be landed on.
Indeed. Yeah, 19 misses, but the 9 hits.
Right. I think they're both raises. Hurrah! So what I will
That's
do
the
is,
size
because
of
he's
the
not
thing, yes.
yeah, because he's not vulnerable, I'll just roll my sneak attack damage, which will give him an extra d6 damage anyway. That'll do.
I mean, I can hear him. I can hear his you can hear his shardy sort of wailing, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. His body is Ishani's body is screaming as the creature moves around.
Let's try and stop the creature moving then.
How the
So
hell
that's
did
my-
you?
My thing is, it's flying or floating or whatever, but there's awful heavy stomping sounds.
Yeah.
Yes, because they've just I agree. It's meant to be flying. Yeah, there should be stompy sounds, shouldn't there?
So yeah, that's my first 2 attacks.
Oh well, it looks like he's taking 3 wins because I'm 3 bennies and I failed to soak it.
Right, and then I shall take my second 2 attacks with my offhand weapon. And do that one. Then
That's
our
bloody
Genia will
pointless.
swoop in and use innate healing on Ishani if Ishani hasn't just been landed on by the 3-ton statue.
Okay. Virginia flies in, takes 1 look at the body, and doesn't bother healing. Just shakes her head.
Oh dear. Resurrection! Need some resurrection here!
Get
I'm
back
not
to
a
Walker.
necromancer, I'm a dancer.
I said resurrection, not reanimation, but semantics.
Right, you can cancel all your effects on each other players.
Okie dokie. I've cancelled all the ones I can.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's just if you cancel them, if you cancel the ones you've done, it cancels them. It cancels a lot more than I can, and then I don't need to.
Yeah.
I can unlock tokens. I can free up the rest. Right.
Actually, there should be a menu button. If you click on the menu button, there should be an effects, and there should be an option to remove all effects. 3 button clicks.
Yeah, there isn't a menu, but there isn't a menu. Where do I right click? Where?
On the combat tracker, there's where the next turn and so forth is. Whenever I'm running, it has a little menu button down there. You click on that menu button, and one of the options should be to remove or
Clear
should
all
be
effects.
effects.
Yeah. The only problem, yes, and you're quite correct. It's there. And the reason I never ever use it is 9 times out of 10 players have effects that are permanent. That you know what I mean. I don't have to.
Oh well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Thank you very much. So, apparently, someone's worried that Vorka doesn't have enough bennies. Thank you. So let's rectify that. And then also because I think now's a good time to try and slow you down from running all over the place and killing everything and give me a chance to think for 5 seconds. I'm going to do that.
Ooh. Well, Gastus is going to be dropping to his knees at this point and dragging the priest out from the remains of this thing, and doing a whole no moment.
Okay. You can do that.
You just
I
got
take it.
concentration, dear. All your
Yes.
self-buff powers now last for 10 rounds instead of 5.
Yeah.
And modify all your powers now to turn them into 10.
What do you mean they have to? I have to go and modify all of their powers now to turn them into 10. And then send you a new module.
Indeed.
I'm married to an amazing guy.
Right. Okay, so the lower guard room, you've dealt with them, so I can close that one off. The aftermath. Yes, Ishadi is quite dead.
On an out of character note, does Gastus know if Vorka can raise the dead?
Depends if he's got a scroll of resurrection in it.
No, it doesn't.
He doesn't, but I do.
Yeah, all the scrolls went to Sassafras.
So either you can use a scroll of resurrection, or if Vorka wants to flex his holy power, I can give him an adventure card that will let him cast resurrection. If you want to use it.
I think that Vorka likes using his holy power to kill things.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd use the adventure
only.
card to raise him from the dead myself. Except I don't have an arcane background. I've got mystic powers, and the adventure card only works on arcane backgrounds, unless the GM would let me spend a penny to alter the narrative, because Gastus used to be a novice of Aradar and knew this guy before, and would really want to bring him back. If you'll let me spend a penny as well as the adventure card.
You've got a scroll of resurrection. So
Knock
you don't
down the
need
big
to.
old golem, because if the golem's gone, I can come in there. I have a scroll of resurrection. I'm perfectly willing to spend it.
Okay, no.
So, because she heard you yell, and she would have come. She would.
If it goes horribly wrong, then yes, you most certainly can do that, Gastus, because you are a paladin after all.
Yeah, it's just I don't have an arcane background, just mystic powers.
Okay, so with my scroll of resurrection, let me pull it back up. It's just a spell casting roll, right?
It is. Just don't crit
Totally
fail.
misheard that as
Well,
a squirrel of restoration.
Gastus is going to. I think occult is the only skill I've got that could reasonably help here, but Gastus wants to assist, so he's going to help with the ritual aspect of
purification of the
purification
body.
and laying him in the right place and what have you.
Yes.
To support
Yeah,
your
you're
spell
while
casting
you're
roll.
getting him ready, I'm reading over
And I'm going to
this
penny
spell
that
a few
because
different times.
I want to help this guy. Oh no, Gastus has made it worse.
Gastus has made it worse.
It's because Gastus is a paladin of Caden Kylian, and clearly Aradar has turned against him because he turned against Aradar. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's a spellcasting roll at -2. Because Gastus has basically.
I've offended the gods.
Has offended, yes. So that fails. Oh no, you got a. No, that doesn't fail because you put the -2 in. I apologise because you've got Fortune's Return and a bonded object, which means it's successful. Huzzah! Okay, so you could drop
And I'll
the
delete it.
scroll into the inventory to delete it. Okay.
I'll
The poor man screams and wails in grief upon being restored to life. Seems quite
I'm sorry. Did I force you back from somewhere good? I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's him, the one that. Yes, it's him, the one that. The healing, wasn't it? You met him with the heat with the.
Yes.
Yes. The girl, right back in book 2, I think it was.
Mm.
The first person to get the plague, the blood sickness, whatever it was called.
And he was trying to help her and trying to find ways around the orders of the bishop. And I had words with him about why I thought the bishop was a bit of a knob and maybe he should come with me and worship Caden instead, and he wasn't having any of it.
Well, he's still wailing and screaming in pain and grief.
Then I will comfort him with a manly hug to my chest.
Okay.
And apologise for bringing him back from heaven, if that's where he was.
What's everyone else up to?
I don't know, breaking into song. It does feel like Once More with Feeling.
It does, doesn't it? I was just thinking the same thing as soon as you said that. Right. Eventually, he does eventually apparently calm down. He soon recovers his composure and tells you his sad tale. Upon hearing rumours that his sister, Ivana Darchi, still lived and had taken up with the Grey Maidens, he contacted her via a scroll of mind link. Just pressing the wrong key again. There we go. He's standing on his head now. She answered in a way that made him fear she was being held against his will, and lured him into the castle, whereupon she captured him. Shani now knows that his sister is beyond redemption, for it was at her hand he was bound, then sacrificed to a Karazug, yet he still holds her no ill will. He explains he does not seek revenge, he only wants to escape.
Then we can tell you a secret way out of the castle if you need to leave. We, on the other hand, need to find the Queen and put an end to all of this.
If you do that, then it is most likely that you will end up having dealings with my sister. All I can ask you is that you deal with her swiftly, but I must warn you, she is not to be trusted. If she would sacrifice her own brother, who can say what betrayals she might seek to inflict upon those who have caused the organizations she's helped so much to build so much trouble?
What's
You
your
have my
sister's
word
name?
that if I must kill her, her death will be swift.
He
What's her
says,
name?
Vivana. He says the chapel's way up here. So yeah, he said he met his sister in the chapel. She's just to the north. I did ping it, but it's labeled
And
as
there
chapel.
doesn't appear to actually be a way to the chapel unless we go upstairs anyway.
Yes, it's probably, yeah, exactly. It's probably on a separate floor. It's the way it is.
So it's on this floor, but we'll have to go up a floor and then back down the other stairs to get to the chapel.
That's what I meant. Access to it's on a separate floor is what I meant.
Yeah.
But was knocked out when she betrayed him there. He woke up again in this room only to die upon a Karazug's chest.
Is there anything else your sister told you or that you heard while they strapped you to that thing?
Because he knows he mentions that he knows that Queen Ileosa isn't actually in the castle. And the woman that seems to be her is in fact some sort of illusion or magical creation. Information his sister mockingly revealed to him just as she betrayed him.
Real Queen, is she alive yet?
Varna didn't reveal where Ileosa was, but only that she was at a place of great power. And when she returns, those of us who served her loyally will earn incredible reward.
It would seem that the Queen hasn't been replaced against her will, then.
If the heroes raises Shiny from the dead, there's an interesting picture. Didn't look like that when it seemed the fight looked a lot less epic when Gastus did it. He just went up and smacked it once. If your heroes raises Shardy from the dead and learn what he knows, then I have to do this.
Woohoo! Bennies!
There we go.
Did your sister mention anything that might tell us where the Queen might be?
Well, he just told you in a place of great power.
Yes, but north, south, east, west, underground, overground, wombling free?
Can we make an educated guess with an occult roll?
No, but you could, if you want to use innovation, you can probably find out where her location is.
Innovation.
Which still takes quite a long time to cast the power. Why don't we try? Why don't we search the rest of the castle for that send shall of hers. I'm sure he knows where she is.
I have a scroll of divination.
This castle is huge. Plus, the Senshal could be walking around still and could easily evade us just by keeping moving.
Not if I kill
Yeah,
everybody in the
yes, but
castle with his dust.
if we kill everything we come across, he can't hide forever.
Indeed. Let's
Only
just make our
takes-
way to
Only
the
only
third
takes
floor.
The
only
spell
takes a
only takes a minute,
yeah. I was gonna say it takes a minute to cast.
and I've got
Very well.
I've got a
Go
scroll.
for it. Cast it then. Phosphorus. Let's see what it says.
Then be swift. But I think we should still deal with the Senchal and the Queen's other allies before we leave this place.
So I've got the divination power, and so how do I make it tell me where he is? She
Okie
is?
dokie. Right, now that's good. I need to do something. Uh-huh.
I can delete.
That's fine. That's fine. You got a 10. That's good. Just reading it. Anybody if anybody wants to make an occult check, now's the time to do so.
Okay. I mean, I thought there was a chance we could consult Zalara's Harrow deck, but that doesn't do divination unless you happen to be a harrower.
Okie dokie.
Well, I did the divination, and I got
You did the
raise.
divination. Okay. Queen Ileosa is, according to the use of the divination, Queen Ileosa is to be found here.
Which would be the illusionary one. So we're going to have to get rid of the illusionary.
Or his sister was lying.
One or the other. So either way, we need to get to the throne room and destroy the illusionary one, and then try that again.
Indeed. None of you were successful in your occult check, I'm afraid, but unfortunately, you know there's a fake one. So the point was there was a you know what I mean. You might have noticed something.
It's a fake.
So there we go.
So we'll tell Ashani how to get out through the secret door, and then
yeah.
Well, Gastus is following Vorka because there's a lovely set of spiral stairs that go almost all the way up to the throne room.
I really don't want to know what's going on in the royal bedroom. Really don't want to know.
This major flight of stairs is the foundation of the castle's tallest tower. The stairs ascend from this point all the way to area A92 with a landing at every floor in between. So you can use this set of stairs to get you to the second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor, the attic, and the tower. It's easiest to tell me which floor you want to get off at, and I'll just move you all to that floor. It's easier that way.
Is Vorka left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
So you have your shield on your left, yes?
Correct.
Okie doke. So the stairs are wide enough. If Vorka will allow, Gastus will go up the stairs side by side with Vorka on Vorka's right. So he's able to defend himself with his shield, and we can guard each other's flanks.
You're going to the third floor. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay, let's minimize the second floor. Let's minimize the first floor. Shift, Control F7. F8 to get the third floor up.
An illusion, if it's the illusion, then that can be dealt with a dispel, right?
Depends on whether it's an illusion or a doppelganger, or it could be lots of different things. It could be a person with an illusion on them.
It's a tomato.
It's a tomato.
Okay, the ceiling of this hall is open, revealing the polished balustrade of a balcony 30 feet above and the interior of a lantern dome, an additional 30 feet above the balcony. It's a 60-foot high then, this one. A colonnade along the room's perimeter supports the balcony and casts deep shadows on the walls. There are lots of shadows in here. Deep shadow on the walls of this hall. Along the southwest side of the room is a theatrical stage built atop a wooden platform. This hall is used as the stage. Okay. Interesting. What?
Are we supposed to see the tokens in the royal bedroom?
I'm assuming we're not.
You're
So
not
the people
supposed to.
Escaped here.
That's why I was joking about not wanting to know what was going on in the royal bedroom,
Well,
implying they were doing dirty things.
if we know
Yes.
that the queen or even the fake queen is in the throne room, and I imagine Vorka will be striding that way as well, Gastus is just going to head towards the throne room.
Okay, make a notice check. As you get to there, you notice there appears to be a spy hole or peephole behind the stage, going to what, according to your map, would be the royal bedroom.
Okay, let me just check the range to that.
A lightning bolt shrieks out of the peephole and hits you square on. Sorry, a magic missile,
Okay.
not a magic missile, not a lightning bolt. Because a lightning bolt wouldn't fit through. Fortunately, it doesn't hurt you.
Do I have time to throw a dart back through the peephole?
You can. It will be a cool shot.
Yeah. What's the penalty?
-4.
Okay.
Let me clear targets because they got hold up a sec. Someone done a okay, that's fine. So then I'm going to target you and then do that. There we go.
Okay.
So hit with a raise.
You know what? I'm going to Benny that. One more, but at least you got the wound.
No, it didn't get the wound because I'd already applied the shaken when you said you're going to Benny it again. When I turn off the shaken, all you get is shaken.
Curses. Yeah, I needed a 16 to wound him. Oh well, that will do. To be honest, I'll throw that out to the side, and with that dart now jamming the peephole, the queen's the problem. I will just carry on.
Okay, layers up first.
Did I see him get bolted from where I'm stood?
You saw a magic missile fly across the room, and basically Gastus dodges to the side, and it smacked ineffectually on Vorka's shield.
Then bam.
Okie dokie. Hang on.
What the fuck is that?
It isn't there yet.
Okay, I obviously hallucinated. That's fine. No problem.
It's Gastus's turn. Please flow the beddies. It's not his turn, but I'll flow the bed anyway.
Thank you, Tank Girl.
Probably was at the time. Right then. I am more worried about this Tuggermore than the ones behind me because it has a habit of disappearing. So I'm going to pounce on him.
Oh, I got his spell book.
I suppose you can bamf and to appear at a height. I'll allow you to pounce.
Nightcrawler does it all the time.
Exactly, that's what I remembered.
Pretty much always pounce. I'm a pounce maniac. Two wounds.
Yeah, no, it's not that. That's not that. I'm just reading this. Such and such does such and such until Togamore is slain. At which point he will do something. As soon as he does, he uses puppet on a character he's familiar with, possibly via Togamore. But you just said Togamore. He only does this after Togamore's dead. So how would he use Togamore to do it? Sorry, rant over.
Okay.
You know, I now want I want a bardcore version of Jump just for Leia, but with Pounce instead.
Yay.
Okay, well that's the end of Togamore. You killed him.
Good.
Unfortunately, you remember you said, "What the hell's that?"
Yeah.
Now you get to find out because basically he hides on the ethereal plane until Togamore is slain. At which point he manifests himself, and then using Togamore lures you to him, but he doesn't need to. Yeah, I don't understand that one at all. It really doesn't make any sense to me.
That's the thing that was possessing him?
Yes.
Because I got the notes about him being possessed and trying to break free of his possession.
Indeed. In fact, it should be pointed out, I do believe, as Togamore dies, he looks at you with a smile and thanks you with his last breath. Do you kill him?
Wonderful. And something from the Nightmares of H.R. Geiger appears.
Indeed. Okay, so let's work out. So first things first. Believe it or not, it doesn't cause fear. It's a 16 feet tall. It's 16 feet from worm mouth to human heads. Okay. Jimmy Munker sent a voice message. Well, I'm not going to play that in the middle of my stream, unless he swears a lot.
Let the bennies flow. I can't make it. Well, might make it, but I've just arrived at the house.
Okay. So he wasn't rude. What he actually said was, "Let the bennies flow." He's only just got home. He's giving that Gemini gives you all bennies. Okay, well, it doesn't appear to do anything. Doesn't appear to do anything really unpleasant, so that's not so bad. Except it's going to flail out its tentacles at you.
Every manga.
Indeed. Both of them successfully grapple you, unless you can avoid. Yeah, actually, they shouldn't have been hit. Tentacles. No, melee. They actually hit you. Sorry, they're not grapples. Sorry, I'll get myself confused there. I'd read three things at once.
That's for the second one because I get the free soak roll and have to roll /roll soak, which means I don't drop it on and it doesn't automatically apply.
No, that's absolutely fine. That's okay. So you soak one of them, and the 7 was for the second one, yeah?
Yes.
No problem at all. Soaks both of those. Okay. Barbed Devil attacks you, hitting. Doing. It was shaking you. Walker, you're up, sir. You can hear the sounds of combat from the south, or you could head to the phone room.
No, fighting without me. Wow, my computer's decided to go really slow.
It's probably it's probably the old adding stuff to the combat tracker fun and game. I was adding stuff to the combat tracker. My word, he's running fast. Okay, what's the Royal Foyer? Here we go. Oh, sorry. Hold up. You get to there on 12. Because line of sight isn't on, the door is meant to be locked, but of course, the door is locked, but because of course line of sight isn't on, you wouldn't have known that. The door to this room is made of strong wood, and as you attempt to open it, it appears to be locked. There appears to be a crest upon the door.
Who says Volker was going to try to open it? I reckon he was just going to try and run through it.
Well, he probably would have done and bounced off it. He probably
little Volker shaped hole door. Okay, so what? Athletics then to bust the door open?
Breaking things. Not athletics, it would just be you'll have to, if you're going to barge it, it'll be strength for damage.
Strength damage, okay. Yeah, let's Benny that. That was kind of crap. But that's not much better. Okay, so Vorka bounces off the door. I will then whip out Bonador, the Warhammer, and give it a smack. And give it a real smack, not a love tap.
Yeah, 9 will break the door down. So that was 12 points, and you had a pace of 16. So you got 4 more inches. Conversely, you could have just said "Long live the Queen," and the door would have opened for you. This cozy foyer is furnished with tapestries, carpets, and a fine mahogany bench. A table near the bench displays 3 silver platters of cheese, fruits, and small loaves of fresh bread. A crystal decanter, a deep red wine sits next to the platters. 12 gets you to there. 30. So
I had 17 inches, so.
You said 16.
I thought it said 17. It
says 16 there.
16.
So you got 4 more is what I'm trying to say.
4 more, okay. Doopy doopy doop doop. Doopy doopy doop. I guess that's all the further I get to go.
Well, don't forget. No. See, no. I'm going to be really nice here. I mean, technically, we could argue that smashing the door down was your actions. But if you really want to get in there, there's no. As moving is a free action. Don't forget, you could always, as part of your free action, make an athletics check to leap.
Oh, you're going to let me jump in him, aren't you?
If you want to, I'm not saying you have to.
Absolutely.
But it's technically speaking, according to the rules, movement is a free action, and therefore jumping at the end, there's technically nothing stopping you doing a long jump at the end of your movement or during your movement. but unfortunately, you don't get very far. But it would have been
Yeah,
rough
no,
fun.
we're gonna Benny that. We're gonna go flying onto him.
Okay, that's fine. You with one, you get your extra inch of movement with a run up. You can do two, so you can reach melee. So if you want to attack him, just set it as your second action, and I'll let you because I think it's very
Okay.
dramatic. I love the idea. You just went charging down there, crash through a door, come through this one, and go. And then just as you're about to run out of pace, you just go through the air with your axe
Flying
above your
leap
head.
and okay, well, you know what?
It's too cool
We're gonna
not
go
to let
ahead
you
and
do
do
it.
this. We're gonna go ahead and do that just because. Let's go ahead and make this truly epic, or not. Oh, that's a hit. Okay,
That's a
I'll
hit.
take the hit.
That's pretty epic.
That's not too bad at all. Yeah.
Not too bad, is it? Right. Okie dokie. I better soak the damage. So, 3 bennies, so let's soak the damage. No! I don't soak the damage. Well, I soak one of them apparently, because he must have a +1 on his bigger soak +2. So he soaks one of the 2 wounds. Nice. Nicely done.
You don't fight without me.
Okie dokie, what's happening here? Oh yeah, I just get to attack that layer again.
Sorry, Vorka, but I did save the big guy for you.
Sassafras, I'll move you to there and root there. Back. Oh, Genie can be.
Extra special, you can decapitate him 3 times.
I'm gonna come into the room and ask Gastinius where Vorka and Leah are. And as I'm running past him,
You can hear, so you can hear to the south, sort of through that direction. You can hear Vorka going frothing.
well, I'm gonna tell them if those 2 are fighting together, then they don't need me. But we need to get to that throne room.
Yes, I think they've gone backstage. You'll find them in the green room turning it red.
Then I'm gonna grab a hold of Gastinius by the sleeve, and I'm gonna teleport us directly into the throne room. And that'll get us there.
With a raise, you could go up to 24 inches, so you can teleport yourself to outside the castle if you want. So just move yourself wherever you want to be.
Because I grabbed Gastinius by the sleeve, and unless he shook me off, we both go here.
No, I won't.
So then Gastinius and I are gonna go and we're facing the throne.
No.
And that would be my move.
No.
And Rudy's hiding up there in the stairs. He hates it.
Yeah, all the critters are staying back in the stairs. You know what? You guys come back and get us when it's over.
Because they're smarter than we are. That puts gas.
Okay. My word. Oh, Vivana. That's why. Okay, so sorry. I was attempting to auto add the encounter for this room, but there's a bug in it. Oh no, really? Really broken. Both encounters are broken. How annoying is that? But you can tell I
Well,
was
clearly they're already dead when we got there.
well, no, the point I'm trying to make is you can tell I was obviously losing the will to. I remember losing the will to live on this adventure, this part of the adventure.
Because we obviously don't all just stick together and confine ourselves to one fight at a time.
Okay, so
Well,
when you
no,
enter,
won't be the fun in that.
right? So I'm just going to have to do this the hard way, which will be really. I wonder if I can fix it. I do that, and I do. builder on the fly? That's the question. No, I can't. It's annoying. Okay, so add to tracker. I have to look up when the longer okay, so there's James. I'll worry about what they do next. That means I need to close that one off because it's broken. And I can open this one up. It'll still be broken. And then I can take that bit of code. Sorry, now this book's that, which I can then replace with that. See then. Then I can go.
You know, I wish you'd teleported us either side of the throne, because that's probably where the Queen is.
That. Okay. In some ways, it's probably a good thing that that broke. And that.
Or rather, the fake Queen, or whatever she is.
And wait for Fancy Grounds to stop crying. And then I will do that. 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 What did I go up to? That's 6. Very well creating encounters that are it's all very well creating encounters that are multiples times PC, but it means you can't add them to the bloody map. Do you know what I mean? And then I can move the whole combat tracker. See, the problem is, yeah, the reason you got this long pause here is because you will split up the party. It's very annoying.
No, it's fun.
So you teleport to there, you teleport to there. That's got to be the world's slowest teleport.
I can't see us moving at all.
I've never seen Fancy Grounds move so slowly.
No, I was wondering what cards you have.
Have you finally? Have you moved? Have you arrived on your end?
I've completely locked up.
I'm not surprised. Reshare the map. See if that
Yeah,
helps.
I've started to move now. When we appear, I will look at Sassafras and say, "The false Queen is by the throne. You could have teleported us to the throne."
I have to do everything around here.
Did she really just say that?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to do some creative interestingness. Sassafras is meant to be on the 4 of spades. So if I put sassafras on the 10 of spades instead.
It's not. It's my sheet isn't letting me scroll. Oh, it's all froze up.
Right. Let's do this the fairest way I can. Actually got a deck of cards out. I'm giving myself cards. Okay, so
You've dealt Aki in.
no, Aki wasn't on hold, so
Ah.
so
Oh, Walker appears to have logged out.
I think he.
Yeah, my fantasy rounds just flat crashed. So.
Ah.
And mine's acting strange.
It's because I think the combat is sulking because the combat tracker's just got ridiculous.
Oh, we best kill some stuff quickly.
Well, if I can get back in there, I will.
Don't mind me. I am literally just dealing physical cards out because I didn't expect to have a sudden appearance. You know what I mean? That should be the 10 of clubs. So any card.
Sassafras's card for being the one that gets all the conviction going on was the twin. I wonder if that's fighting against this doppelganger.
I will check that in a second. Just got to finish the initiative.
Haven't it?
Someone's on the. I don't want. I want to do it fairly on what cards people. I want to do it as fairly as I can on what cards go before you get to react. If that makes sense. You're down on the 3 of diamonds, so. Right, that's using a real deck of cards. I have completed the combat deck there. Right. So after sassafras. Right, no, it's not, because you teleported into a room with everyone basically. You teleported into a room waiting for you, which means I technically needed to deal them. They technically should have been dealt in, but because I didn't know you were going to get there this round, I didn't bother dealing. I hadn't actually put them in there. So hence the fact I've actually just got a deck of cards out and gone for a real deck of cards to determine what initiative cards all the bad guys got. Because you teleport into a room that's basically for the bad guys. Okay, so do Hellstones cause fear? So I think we're okay on that front. So Hellfound.
I just teleported into a room full of bad guys. I can spend my conviction at any time, right?
That's correct. Let me put it back on you.
40 feet that way, says Gastus, pointing at the throne with his rapier, hopefully as the counterattack right through the first Hellhound to charge him.
Okay,
Indeed.
It's not letting me pick up my conviction and drop it.
Here you are. I just did it for you. I'm nice like that. Okay. Okay, so that's a bite attack on Gastus. Missing. You want to counterattack?
I will counterattack that one because we might as well get rid of one of them.
Break a GM.
It's terribly wrong on my table because I'm not seeing anybody in this room but me and Gaston.
Sorry, we'll ignore the second one because it was only the first one that hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 enemies in this room. We teleported into. Sorry,
Hopefully
14.
That's 14.
14 enemies in the room you just teleported into.
I don't know whether my table is not doing anything. Oh, okay.
Close. You might need to close the map, and you might need to just close the map and reopen the map.
Yeah, because I'm also still not seeing the conviction that I spent on me, nor has it been deducted from my convictions.
Oh, sure. Vorka runs off and gets into a fight, and you guys just happen to find a bigger fight. Sure, it was all accidental.
Hey, you've still got the biggest thing to fight. They've just got more little things. You've got the biggest thing in the castle, okay?
Fine.
Actually, in hindsight, they wouldn't fire bows in the direction of the queen. So I'm going to melee attack you from behind.
Taking you from behind in the throne room. How rude.
Yeah.
This table is acting terrible because I'm seeing Gastinius move inch by inch.
Yes, that's what happened to me. That's what happens when you suddenly try and add 20 things to the combat tracker at the same after someone decides to teleport into another room.
Yeah, at least you're getting movement. All I did was get a crash, so.
I've got stuff for
There's basically Gassis has gone down under a pile of hellhounds. Now I'm going to.
I don't think Gastus has actually gone down under a pile of hellhounds.
No, he's being attacked by quite a few hellhounds.
And weirdly enough, my token has disappeared under throne room. I can't see my token at all.
Dog pile!
2 wounds on Sassafras. I will soak for you. Won't be able to. With your conviction, you're fine.
I can't even see me, and it's not letting me.
Kick you? Oh no, I don't think I can kick you anymore. Got rid of kick, didn't they? Sassafras gets bitten by a hell. Sassafras gets ripped to bits by a hellhound, taking 4 wounds. Sassafras dives to the side, taking 2 wounds. You want to try soaking again?
Please, and you're not spending my. It's not showing me spending my bennies either.
I'll spend another one. You got 7 left.
Good choice.
Would you like I really hate these guys? Have against these hellhounds.
I'm at the moment. I only have 2 wounds, right?
You've got no wounds. You just rolled a 20 on your soak, negating all 4
okay,
wounds.
well then I'm good.
Yeah, I really hate these guys is the one that gives you a bonus against a certain enemy if you play it at the beginning of combat, which I'm hoping Kev would allow us. You only just teleported into that combat. It's not the one that relies on you having wounds.
Flaky internet bennies all round. I agree, Tango. I agree.
Yeah, because I'm also going to keep my conviction. And you were supposed to check if this is the twin that my conviction stays free for.
Have you seen it? I've sent it through to you. Has it appeared?
I don't know. I can't get to my adventure card page. No, not yet.
Kev, could you see whether or not it's worked?
I really hate these
I
guys.
am seeing Leia gives a card, yes.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the card, and I will give you one back. I mean, I don't know if it's one you can use, but it's the only one that's going to be useful here.
It's okay, even if you can't
no,
the cards that I've
this
got
is
are
not.
good.
This is not the twin. Certainly not. You got enough of them.
Okay, I'm trying to play. I really hate these guys, and it's just having a terrible, terrible day here.
maybe
Now let me put that penny.
I think the sensible thing to do here is probably
Okay,
end
it's
this
come up.
fight after this. I've just played it. I think the sensible thing to do is possibly end this game early at the end of this fight because I'm fighting my windows where I can't see what's going on. Everyone else is having fun and games, so it's probably. I'm afraid we're going to ride this one off as a bad day. I can play with my new toy after I've rebooted my computer, which probably will know my luck will blue screen for the rest of the afternoon. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Ooh. Well, that sounds fun. So that's the first make the room go boom. Indeed. Queen Ileosa, sitting upon the throne, starts singing.
Oh, shut up, fake queen.
Guards, summon more guards to the throne room to protect your queen, protect the queen. On second thoughts, maybe I'll just have a Balrog instead.
Okay, she's Fruit Loop.
Oh, back up now and give a green gnome room. The fuse is lit. She's about to go boom.
Pit fiend, isn't it, Balrogs?
I'd have given you a benefit.
As if by magic, a Balrog appears. Yeah, Balrog, Pit fiend appears, I should say.
Do we need a fear test then?
Probably, don't you? Actually, go with a pit fiend. Let's have a look. Believe it or not, no. Okay.
I pity the fee.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because Gastus is hyped up, psyched up, ready for fighting, standing in with hounds and grey maidens like an island.
Well, you said head for the throne room. There we are.
And tactics.
And then he'll point at the queen and say, I see the one I want to sit. Come here, cutie.
Before combat, cast protection. Okay. This will take me a while. Okay. So before combat starts, G casts. Which costs 1 power point. A raise, so that gives a +2 toughness. Try that again. Okay. Because that's before combat starts, I'm going to make that a 4. Okay. She would then cast, because this is when the alarm went off. Love the way NPCs are just allowed to cast lots of spells just before combat starts. Even though by the amount they cast, they'd run out, but that's just because of it to bolster up. Boost trait. Tell me what she boosts. Because that doesn't make sense. And boost trait and uses a charge from her wand of boost trait. But you can't do the same thing twice. So that's interesting, isn't it? I'm going to say, right, she's going to use boost trait, getting a 6, which won't give her a bonus. And she is using spellcasting. So obviously, what she obviously does is use boost trait, give her a bonus to spellcasting. Then she uses a spellcasting to activate a wand of boost trait. Gives her another boost trait. 4, and that will be a 4. There we go. And the first round of combat, she then casts mirror image on herself, getting the raise. That's illusion smarts -4 to hit the right one. There we go. That's what she does, and that costs 3 power points. And then, as a last action, she'll spend a penny to give herself 5 power points. The last action, she'll spend a penny to give herself power points. This hellhound will then squidge into there. Is your fancy grounds working yet?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay. Oh! Oh no, that's because I dragged it before. That was actually a crit. It was not a crit fail. Okay. Ooh. Place of an imp. I think they've got fight 8. Imps have fight of 8. So imps can see a hound strike. They're going after the hound strike. Number 2. Come on. Reaches. But fails to sting Majenko. Gastus remains shaken.
Oh, we can't have that. Let's be not shaken, shall we? Right,
idea.
so I'm going to take, with my martial flexibility, my improved martial flexibility, I will grab myself Frenzy and improved counterattack, please, Mr. GM.
Bloody hell. When did they add that one?
Which one?
That must be an advanced player's guide.
What, improved martial flexibility?
Yeah.
No, it's one of the fighter edges. It's the veteran rank fighter edge, I think, or is it the heroic?
Yeah, but I thought it was added in the advanced player's guide. Is what I meant.
No, it's in the core book.
Okay. Improved frenzy. And what was the other one?
No, I'm just having normal frenzy.
Oh, normal frenzy.
And because I've already got counterattack, I will have improved counterattack.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Right, let's try and thin this crowd a little, shall we?
I think we'll get one more round into that, and that will be it. This way.
Right, so
One's working.
we'll multi-action, we'll wild attack. Right, then my offhand will only be a single attack now.
Hang on, what happened there? Mana just vanished from the combat tracker. Crap. Deleted Vivana from the combat tracker. I've just done all the bloody powers.
I don't know what happened there because I didn't mean to make that attack on the grounds that I haven't got anything targeted as far as I'm aware. I've still got one attack to make though, so it's going to be.
You hit yourself twice.
Yeah, that wasn't meant to happen. So I was trying to make my attack and then everything froze on me.
Yeah.
So let's target the Hellhound instead. We will use Smite Evil to have a reroll on that. What? Another miss? It's even worth a penny, that is. That'll do. Seriously? Oh, that's all right. A double one is a wound. That's fine. And then I will use my soothing word to mercy, mercy, mercy me and get rid of the vulnerable. If you would be so kind.
Where do you get soothing word from?
My mystic powers.
You can't use soothing word to get rid of your mystic. Oh, they're limited. Isn't it a limited free action using a mystic power? Is it a free action?
It's a limited free action. I powered up my sword as I was charging towards the thing last turn and got zapped, and then I've been teleported in here.
But it's the same round because
No, because I moved and got interrupted by being zapped, which is when I powered up my sword, and then Sassafras teleported me. I've not acted yet this round, and now I want to.
Which is fine. No, the only reason I'm asking that is because, of course, your dimensional blade should be on 4 then. So I'm moving your dimensional blade. That's why I was confused.
There were shenanigans with you adding cards to the thing, well, there wasn't there?
No, that's fine. I'm not. That's why I was confused because it's like, hang on, that's 2 limited free actions. I'm confused here.
Yeah.
I completely accept it as thanks of shenanigans, thanks of fun and games and problems. Okay, what are you doing next?
Right. So, well, that's thinned the herd a little, and that is everything I can do this round. So we'll now move on to Argenia, who's being beaten up by imps.
No,
Majenko's being beaten. Right, we can't have that. Argenia is going to swoop round behind, and hopefully we're in roughly. Yes, give me a small burst template. Thank you. So Argenia will fly to there and sneeze on the imps.
Okay.
For some reason, the targeting doesn't seem to have taken, because why would it?
Why would it indeed?
Okay. But that should be a hit on both of them.
Oh no, the targeting did take.
It's just not caught up yet, right? Oh, okay. Now fairly vigor checks.
I will. They're both stunned, aren't they?
Go, Argenia, go!
They're both stunned. Right. Stunned. No, one's stunned and one's stooned. Anyway, they're both stunned.
That's worse, that is.
Okay, Hellhound number 1.
So that's stunned, but by Lone Wolf.
Hellhound number 1 is going to give you a counter attack, I suspect. shooting.
Oh,
You don't get.
wow. No, the Hellhound attacked itself, not me. I am definitely not parry 6. Yep, the Hellhound bit itself. Shall I just counterattack it?
Yeah, go for it. Must have stacked the tokens. Someone pointed out if I stack the tokens, it breaks everything.
Yes, the Hellhound did bite itself rather than charge Gastus.
Sounds like it. You managed to do even more
This is
damage
what happens
than
when
I
a dog chases its tail and succeeds.
Mm.
did. Okay, Grey Maiden over here. Pass. Arrow at Castus. Missing. And I think I'm going to cry. I think I want to call this a day because I think Fancy Grounds is just salting too much for me to cope today, I'm afraid. Especially as I can't even add PowerPoints into the bad guy. So by all means, play cards, play bennies and everything else. And
Yeah, everybody get 2d6 power points who needs them.
I shall see if I can work out what's broken with this. I mean, Fancy Grounds won't actually let me put PowerPoints into my NPC now. That's how interesting the game's getting.
Nobody's wounded, are they?
No extras are down on our side, are they?
No.
Not yet, no. So I'm going to say, sorry it was a bit bitty today. It's been a bit of a... hopefully next week it will be back to normal. I think you're pretty much... I think you pretty much achieved
will my
everything you
conviction
did,
carry over to the next combat? Because I had only
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just spend your adventure cards to do stuff now, because of course I'll have to reset next week. Even though I'll let you keep your really hate these guys. Although you don't really need to, because Gaskus killed them all. So.
Oh well, I've got a spell that I haven't really used yet because I only recently took it. That I'm hoping will take out a bunch of them. I'll have to spend a lot of PowerPoints on it, but. I got fireball.
Oh, bollocks.
That sounds fun. Right, I'm definitely going to say sorry it was a bit bitty and a bit flaky today. Hopefully next week everything will be more stable. Flash on Sunday. Indeed. Flash Gordon on Sunday. Got to write an adventure for that, yeah? It being the court of Prince Baron. But I think I've finally got to the point where I think Fancy Grounds. Yeah, I'm going to have to work out what's going on because my taskbar's not working properly. My Fancy Grounds is not updating properly. I have a horrible feeling I'm just going to turn it all off and on again. So we shall leave it there. Sorry about that.
We already saw.